Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special guest. Woo! Drum roll.
Yes.
Wait, why did you do like this? Are you trying to? You see, this pride.
No,
God doesn't love the proud.
No. When you say special, I was like, who are we talking about? But yes.
So we have a very special guest.
Okay. Hi guys. Hello. Nice to like see you guys watching me and everything. My name is Justin JAMGBADI, and yeah, I make videos. I'm not as good as this guy yet, but I make videos, and
you want you to believe that. He's a big shot, and in case you haven't seen the video again, he has worked with very big names, you know, Google, Piggy Vest, right? Piggy Vest, you know, Big H. I mean, the guy, he has money, he has connection, he knows people. So after this show, I'll just drop his phone number in the comment section, and then you can share with him all your problems. All right. So today we have the very big privilege of him giving us some tips. So we're going to be talking about 5 tools that every beginner filmmaker needs to kickstart their career. So without wasting much time, let's get into it.
Okay, so 5 things, right?
Yes, sir.
The first thing you'll probably need is a camera and a lens. This one is pretty obvious, but if you want to start filmmaking, it definitely helps if you have your own camera, your own lens, and it's more convenient because you can try out a lot of things on your own. You know, just go out and experiment, and it doesn't have to be an expensive camera. Just whatever you can afford, start with that. You know, whatever camera you can afford, just go for it and start shooting.
What if I don't have a camera but I have a phone? Should I start with that?
Definitely start with a phone. Like I've seen a lot of people do amazing stuff with their phones alone. There's this account I follow on Instagram, Karen Cheng. I think that's the account. She does a lot of nice videos that you can do with your phone as well.
Just on a phone.
Yeah. So
don't let you not having a camera be an excuse. Basically, if it's your phone you have, probably if you're watching this, you probably have a phone
on your phone.
Since this on YouTube. So if you have a phone, start with that.
Definitely.
If you can afford a camera, it doesn't have to be a high end. It has to be just
something you can use.
Okay.
That takes videos. That's all you need. Something that takes videos.
All right. So what's the next thing we need?
Okay, so when I first started out, one thing that I really noticed that I didn't have or I didn't pay attention to was sound. So videos feel a lot better if you have good audio to match. So I would definitely suggest getting some audio equipment. It doesn't have to be something expensive. A boom mic is good. The mic we're using right now is a boom mic, a Panasonic boom mic.
It's just right here out of frame.
It's just out of frame here. And I got this mic and a boom stand from Jumia, and it was all around 18,000 naira for a boom mic and a mic stand. That's a pretty good deal, if you ask me. And you can hear the audio that we're getting from it. This is the audio without the boom mic.
I doubt this sounds very good.
This probably sounds echo and noise and whatever. So you can see the difference. This is a lot better now. Like you have the boom mic in, you can hear us clearly, and it's not that expensive. And if this is too expensive for you, you can always get a lapel mic.
Those go for about between 5 and 10,000.
Yeah, like you can get a lapel mic, just stick it on whoever is going to be in the video, whoever you're recording. If you're recording yourself, whatever, just stick it on there and you have better audio instantly. So yeah, definitely pay attention to your audio, get some nice audio equipment. If you have a lot of money to spend, that is great. Get some expensive boom mics, whatever, an audio recorder, but pay attention to your audio.
I actually I've seen a lot of videographers say people actually see through a bad video, but when the audio is crappy, they will just be like, bro, pack and
yeah, literally, like if you're bad audio is more noticeable than a shitty video.
That's true,
to be honest, because once you start the video and you're hearing some echoes, hearing some noise and whatever, you're just like immediately.
What up?
Yeah, so audio key.
All right, so we've talked about camera, I've talked about audio. What else do we need?
I will say get a computer that can handle your editing for you. If you have a lot of money to spend at the start, then get the best laptop you can get. max out all these specs. If you can,
everything top spec.
32 gig
You
RAM.
go to the Apple website, just max.
Just max everything out. I know you'll be spending, if it's on the Apple website, you'll be spending
We're talking about someone that has money now.
Yeah, you have money. Just
Yeah,
max
baller.
everything out. But like, honestly, a good laptop is really important because that's where you're going to be editing most of your videos. I know there are a lot of people that edit on mobile phones as well. So if you do that, then good. I don't edit on my mobile phone, so I can't give you guys any advice there. But definitely get a good laptop that can handle your editing. And I know a good laptop sounds vague, but it all depends on what you can afford. Get the best laptop for the money that you have, really. If you can't get a laptop, borrow someone's laptop to edit. Like you don't have any excuse. Really.
You don't have access to a laptop.
Literally.
And almost every second person you see these days will have or know someone that has a laptop.
Yeah.
And then another thing I would just like to add to that is, like you said, you need to get a laptop that can undo what you are shooting.
Yeah.
So, and at the beginning, probably you won't be shooting 8K or 6K at the beginning. So you don't need to like get the...
You're not going to be in a red.
Exactly, at the very beginning. So something 8 gigs of RAM, 5 SSD,
and you're good.
I think you're already good to go. So have a laptop. And another thing is, like you said, some people edit on their phones, unless you're like doubling down on that mobile phone stuff.
Yeah.
Like having a laptop still gives you room to grow.
Yeah.
So when you have your first camera, your second camera, your laptop will still be able to handle those things.
Yeah.
So even if you're shooting your mobile phone and you think someday I want to be able to work with clients, do videos for them, having a laptop is also a really good idea.
Very key.
Okay,
so the next thing I want to talk about is lighting, right? And I can't stress this enough. Literally, photography, videography, what we do, it all depends on light. Like, it's very heavily dependent on light. Your lighting can change your video drastically. It can make it better, it can make it worse. So investing in a good light, it doesn't even have to be expensive. Investing in a light, just so you have options, because you'll be in a lot of situations where there isn't enough ambient light, or you can't always be out. You don't want to shoot outside all the time. You might want to shoot inside, and you need that extra light just to make your video look good. I don't know if we can turn off these lights just to show them what it looks like without lighting, right? So that's the first light off, and like this is the video without lights.
We're just silhouettes.
We're just like.
Should we just continue like this?
The background is brighter than us. We look like shadows. So definitely invest in a light, and these lights they're not like aperture or anything like that.
They're like very cheap lights. Like the whole package costs about $100. Like the stand, 2 lights,
very affordable,
8 bulbs, very cheap,
very
affordable
affordable,
lights.
and you can see the difference. So definitely a good light is important.
All right, that is 4. So now we have a camera, we have a laptop.
Yep.
We have audio equipment.
Yep.
We have video lights now. I think we're ballers. We can just, you know what, Google, give me that call.
Before you start calling Google,
okay,
I would say the next thing for you to do is invest in some courses, like educate yourself.
Okay.
All the gear that you bought, you need to learn how to use it to tell a story, because that is essentially what filmmaking is about. It's storytelling. And this is something that I didn't know when I started out. I was just like excited, new gear, new everything. I just want to play with my toys, go out and just play with them. But honestly, from the start, if you are really serious about this, invest in educating yourself. Get some online courses. There are definitely loads of classes that you can join right now. There are lots of people doing. There's even free content on YouTube. You can learn a lot from YouTube. And so just spend that time, learn how to use all of this equipment to tell a story.
Don't just sit down on Instagram and just double tapping.
Yeah.
Invest in your mind so that when Google calls you won't flop. You won't flop. You know exactly how to use this equipment, and that is very true, because like you said, at the end of the day, the most important thing is to tell the story. Yeah. These tools are just equipment to help you tell that story in a presentable and interesting way.
Definitely.
So you have to learn those things. So like you said, YouTube is like free.
Honestly,
absolutely free.
I used for the most time when I was starting out, I was just on YouTube. But I'm not. That's not to say like courses are not important, like paid courses. If you have the money, honestly, it is an investment that you won't regret. Like once you get better, you will get that money back somehow.
Definitely. Even me, like I can say 99.9% of things I know about photography and videography, it's on YouTube. The only thing it's going to cost you is subscription cost. But if you're watching this, you probably have subscription too. So like, you just make sure that you're spending on your data, but at least you're getting value back for it. And then like you said, you see, it gets to a point where you want some specific things in photography or videography or stuff like that, and then in that case probably a specific course offers that for you. That's where you know all these skill share, exactly, all these guys come into play, and then you can then know all those key courses. But even if you don't have money for those courses, I mean, YouTube
just binge YouTube
is there,
and
it feels like we're doing an advertisement for YouTube, man. YouTube,
literally, don't just watch all of this, don't just watch the videos, don't just like take that online course and not do anything. You need to practice to be like, you need to put everything into practice. Just go out, when you learn something new, just try it. And I feel like, you know, that's one of the things that I wasn't good at as well. I'll get ideas and I'll just let them sit. And when I want to do it, there's not as much ginger as when I got the idea. When you get an idea, when you watch something and you learn something new, try it immediately. It sticks faster, and you know, you learn better, basically.
All right, sticks faster and you learn better. Thank you so much. We have edited from the, I wanted to say horse's mouth, but obviously from the person's mouth. So thank you so much, Justin, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. See ya.